Long, but amazing.
Others are quiet and uptight. Others are to you. Neon roses after midnight, starlit poses after your light. Oh no, so lay your head right next to my mind, dream me in and out of your crime tonight.
and life is wine. Do you feel the sweet breath of time? It's whispering its truth, not mine. There's no I in threesome.
City streets with worn cobblestones, listening to people rushing past to rhythms all their own. Life passing me by, not thinking how the years have flown, until I met you. I won't say that it was fair. I won't say that it was destiny. But if not, what could it be that drew you towards me? Could it be chance? Till the day
Touch the ashes of baby, I'm high octane, fever in a shockwave. My core vibrates in an opium haze. Yet you think we're the same. The skyline falls as I try to make sense of it all. I thought I'd uncovered your secrets, but turns out there's more. You
Ooh, hello. You like cold showers? Clean that butthole.
Ja, oder? Oh, I didn't bring. Oh no. This is not.
Careful.
Can you throw hard?
A towel. Yeah.
Like.
One or
I
two.
didn't really. Just throw any.
Okay, ready?
Okay, of course.
Yeah.
all my good-looking boy. Lake casino halls, all of my own.
Did I scare you? Sorry. Relax. But most importantly, stand still. Have you ever noticed what happens when you let your mind go blank? When we are left alone with our thoughts, the mind has a peculiar way of wandering. Our thoughts spiral. Our heads become too busy, too loud, a cacophony that drowns out reason. We become lost in the noise and all we can see is darkness. An overwhelming void that consumes everything. Darkness can be scary at first. It can take many forms. It can be anything. Until we realize we can control it. We become the masters of our own darkness. From the darkness we start to see glimpses of clarity. Clarity is a double-edged sword. As the mind grasps at this fleeting light, patterns begin to form. What was once madness now appears as a dark, profound understanding. But clarity, like many things in life, is subjective. What we see as truth can be a delusion. In the end, our minds become a blank canvas. A canvas for our fears, our desires, our deepest, darkest thoughts. We paint with the colors of our emotions. What emerges can be beautiful, terrifying, or utterly insane.
Nice. Oh shit.
Poison ivy. Oh my god.
I should laugh, but I cry, because your love has passed me by. You took me by surprise. You didn't realize that I was waiting. Time goes slowly, but carries on, and now the best have come and gone. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing. What you doing to me? It ain't the way it should be. You took away everything I had. You put the hurt on me. What you doing to me? It ain't the way it should be. You took away everything I had. You put the hurt on me. I go alone now, calling your name, after losing at the game. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing. goes slowly, but carries on. And now the best years have come and gone. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing. Laughing, you did to me. Laughing, the way it should be. You took away everything I had, you put the hurt on me. Laughing, what you doing to me? Laughing, oh, what you doing to me? You took away everything I had, you put the hurt on me.
Whose is it?
It's mine.
I didn't know you were into music. Oh, I know you're a DJ, but I've heard your show.
Yeah, I mean, I like all the bands. I've got a broad taste, you know, from the Britpop bands like UB40, Def Leppard, right back to classic rock like Wings.
Who's Wings?
They're only the band the Beatles could have been.
Well, I love the Beatles.
Yeah, so do I.
What's your favourite Beatles album then?
Tough one. I think I'd have to say The Best of the Beatles.
Jack the Ripper. The case of Jack the Ripper is one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in the history of world crime, featuring the historically most renowned murderer representing the category of missionaries. Despite investigations at the time and numerous theories proposed in modern times, the identity of the perpetrator behind the violent murders that bloodied the London district of Whitechapel in the summer of 1888 remains uncertain today. In this section, we will discuss visionary serial killers. These murderers act on the command of imaginary voices that they perceive as real and that order them to kill. They can be troubled individuals, sometimes suffering hallucinations, and who often suffer from psychosis such as schizophrenia or some other form of delirium. They typically experience a psychotic break with reality, which leads them to commit murder. Some act believing they are someone else, while others feel compelled to do so by religious figures. They almost always fall into the disorganized category due to mental illness and impulsivity that guide their crimes. They are typically not careful planners, as they are essentially focused on the act of killing, which is their immediate goal. For this reason, they leave the scene in total disarray and commit murders quickly without acts of prior or post-mortem torture. They suffer from innate fears or high levels of anxiety towards people, particularly strangers, and consequently live within a complex illusion they've constructed in their minds. While most serial killers seek an ideal victim, visionaries seem to select their victims at random or based on a logic that is incomprehensible to investigators and forensic psychologists. Typical examples of this category of killers include the soap maker of Correggio, Leonardo Cianciulli, son of Sam, David Berkowitz, Herbert Mullin, the vampire of Sacramento, Richard Chase, Egyptian Ramadan Abdel Rahim Mansour, and Russians, Vasily Smirnov, Anatoly Onopreshenko, and Alexander Pikaskin. Let's see how Ed Gein inspired cinema dedicated to serial killers. From the captivating Ted Bundy to the Night Stalker Richard Ramirez, many films, some becoming true cult classics, have been made about the most ruthless murderers to appear in global news. Thriller films evoke strong emotions, whether one is a horror fanatic or not. Waiting for the sudden appearance of a killer from behind the door is a moment of intense suspense and emotional impact for anyone. Even more disturbing, is the thought that many of the stories depicted in these cinematic products are inspired by real-life events, no matter how absurd or reprehensible they may sometimes seem. Some of the most monstrous villains in cinema have indeed been shaped by real people and events. Ed Gein is an example, as his criminal activity has been recounted in several films and has inspired others. Other characters, however, have nearly truly existed, but have become famous and iconic, such as Dr. Hannibal Lecter from The Silence of the Lambs, thanks to the big screen alongside other real figures. John Haig. During his childhood, John Haig suffered from recurring religious nightmares. A bright student, he developed great skill at playing the piano, which he learned to play at home. After completing his studies, he began working in insurance and advertising, but was soon fired on charges of theft from a cash register. He began killing for profit. He would beat his victims to death or shoot them with a revolver, then forge their signatures in order to sell their belongings and collect large sums of money. He would then dispose of the bodies by dissolving them in barrels of sulfuric acid, wearing an apron and rubber boots, gloves, and a gas mask. He mistakenly believed that if the corpses were never found, a murder conviction would not be possible. However, the jury took only a few minutes to declare him guilty, and the judge sentenced him to death. On the 10th of August 1949, Haig drank a brandy shortly before being hanged. Ted Bundy. Theodore Robert Bundy, known as Ted, killed 36, or possibly more, women between 1974 and 1978 across the American states of Colorado, Florida, Idaho, Oregon, Utah, Washington, and California. His method of attack changed over time. Sometimes he would break into homes and assault victims while they were asleep. Other times, he would hold his arm around their neck with a fake cast or use crutches after asking for help to load bulky items into his car. Generally, however, his conventionally attractive nature was enough to charm the women he intended to abduct. He would stun them by striking them on the head with a crowbar, then push them into his Volkswagen Beetle and handcuff them. Afterwards, he would kill them by strangulation and sometimes decapitate them post-mortem, keeping their skulls as trophies. John Wayne Gacy. John Wayne Gacy was a ruthless predator from Chicago who tortured, raped, and strangled 33 young men between 1972 and 1978, the year of his arrest. At the same time, however, he was the father of 2 children, involved in political and charitable activities, and entertained sick children with shows he performed in hospitals dressed as a clown. He buried 29 of his victims in a crawl space beneath his kitchen, digging dozens of graves in the ground of his home. In the section of the exhibition about him, this crawl space has been reconstructed. In this section, we will address the topic of hedonistic, sadistic, and sexual serial killers. They are serial killers who find pleasure or sexual pleasure from the act of killing. This category encompasses various nuances, as pleasure can be of different natures, whether sexual, economic, or derived from the thrill of the act of murder itself. Also referred to as lustful, they achieve gratification by controlling their victims and often reach orgasm even without violently assaulting them in the traditional sense. Sexual or more sadistic erotic acts with the victim are common both while alive and after death. Indeed, ritualistic sexual mutilations, facial disfigurement, cannibalism, dismemberment, vampirism, and necrophilia are not uncommon. This occurs because they generally require intimate skin-to-skin contact with their victims, which is why methods of killing typically involve strangulation or the use of cutting weapons. They are highly organized and usually fantasize for a long time before committing murder, often rehearsing it in their minds for years before carrying it out. Over time, these killers can become addicted to rape, and the murder becomes very similar to that of a drug addict. As they progress, the interval between killings may decrease, or conversely, they may require an increased amount of sexual stimulation. The exhibition space dedicated to them is divided among Killer Clown John Wayne Gacy, Milwaukee Cannibal Jeffrey Dahmer, The Monster of Florence, and Gentle Killer Dennis Nilsen. How a serial killer sentenced to death is executed. The death penalty. From ancient times to the 20th century, many countries practiced the death penalty in various ways, sometimes exceptionally cruel. Historically, these were always public events, attended by large crowds, and the mutilated and battered bodies were often displayed until decomposition set in. In Europe, the death penalty was gradually banned from the late 19th century, while in other nations, such as the United States, it continued to be carried out in public squares until the 1930s. In some countries, including Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Nigeria, although the practice has been condemned by the United Nations Human Rights Committee as incompatible with human dignity, it is still carried out, including mass executions. At the time of this recording, there are 76 countries in the world that allow the death penalty, and among these, the United States is the only Western nation to apply it. In the United Kingdom, the death penalty was abolished in 1965 with the Death Penalty Act, which eliminated capital punishment for murder offenses. This decision marked the end of centuries of death penalty application, which had been introduced in the country using methods such as hanging and decapitation. The Vatican maintained it within its borders until 1969, when it was abolished by Pope Paul VI, but it was only permanently removed from the fundamental law in 2001 by Pope John Paul II. Many systems have been used over the centuries to impose the death penalty. Some are no longer employed, such as the garrote used in Spain, while others are still in use, but limited to certain geographical areas. For instance, firing squads are primarily carried out in some African and Asian countries, and very rarely in the US, where despite still being permitted by the penal code of several states, it is hardly ever enacted anymore. Decapitation, on the other hand, used since the time of the Egyptians, remains in effect in Saudi Arabia at the time of this recording, as does stoning, which is also shared by other Arab and African countries. The exhibition focuses particularly on the current methods of execution used in the United States, where capital punishment is practiced by 37 states, primarily through lethal injection, electrocution, gas chamber, and hanging. Thank you for visiting Serial Killer, the exhibition. We hope this journey has provided you with a new perspective on the phenomenon of serial killers, not only as a historical and criminological reality, but also as a reflection of the complexities of human nature. Our aim has been to stimulate deep reflection on these crimes, the victims they have affected, and the ways in which society has responded to such atrocities. As you leave this exhibition, we invite you to take with you not only the knowledge gained, but also a heightened awareness of the challenges that justice and morality face in our contemporary world. We remind you that the official exhibition catalogue is available in a limited print run at a special price. For information on other upcoming exhibitions, we recommend visiting our portal at www.italmostre.com, spelled ITALMOSTRE.com. Thank you for joining us on this journey.
Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the stars fall from the sky. Yours until the rivers all run dry. In other words, until I die. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the sun no longer shines. Yours until the poets run out of rhyme. In other words, until the end of time. I'm gonna stay right there by your side. Do my best to keep you satisfied. Nothing in the world can drive me away. Every day you hear me say, baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until 2 and 2 is 3. Yours until the mountains crumble to the sea. In other words, until eternity. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. Till the stars fall from the sky. Baby, I'm yours. Till the rivers all run dry. Baby, I'm yours. And I'll be yours until the mountains crumble to the sea.
Since we last spoke, the past 11 weeks, the stacks of paper left me feeling Where'd all the time go? It's starting to fly. See how the hands go, waving goodbye. No, I get so forgetful when I look in your eyes. Now she's walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, blocking the shade. There ain't no way to sweep.
Hungry? No. I already fed you. Hungry?